gotta fix that. And guess what? I keep these spare ones, and I bought the strong ones just because I knew that was gonna happen. Be getting down the road, that thing come loose, get caught up in between my tires, and my 3-way gets shredded. I mean, my 7-way gets shredded. My lines, it's no good. But I knew that was gonna happen. It's happened before. They're pretty much done loading me with what they have inside. He gave me the option to load more. He wanted to ask if he could load, well, he asked me if I wanted to put more stuff in here. This is already tricky enough to how I'm gonna have to strap in, load it down. It's better if I could strap down each unit by itself individually. So I told him don't stick any more up in here. The load only weighs 7,000 pounds. Let's utilize the entire bed. Let's figure this out. While I'm looking at it, I know that I need and want at least 3 straps over this thing. This thing is light. Like I said, the whole load weighs only 7,000 pounds. I don't need to put 5 straps over this thing. The tricky part is putting the straps so that it secures all three units. I made sure to ask him if this is top heavy because it's standing up high, but all the weight is in the bottom of it. That's a beautiful thing, so I'm not worried about it tipping just because it's standing high. That's good to know. I don't need to run a strap all the way across the top of it, really. That's not necessary. The trickiest thing for me is being able to secure that middle unit while at the same time securing the 2 on the side. And this too. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, no problem. This one, we'll throw 2 straps over it and we'll be good. It's a very light unit. So there's no motor in there or anything. It's just some stainless steel. Winches. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 winches. Knowing that, I want to be sure. I mean, I have ratchet straps, but these are things I take into consideration while I'm going through the load. I don't want to use all my winches up here and then have no winches back there. I don't want to use all my winches back there and not have enough winches up here. So I know I'm going to use 2 winches over the top of that thing. So let's get this front figured out. I'm going to use some ratchet straps on the front just because this is the trickiest. I feel like this is the tricky part of the load. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. Let's see. Right there. 1, 2. So I got that locked down. 3. I'm gonna use the ratchet. I'm gonna use the ratchet strap for that. I'm gonna use the ratchet strap for that. I'm gonna use the ratchet strap for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. All right. I'm not gonna use chains because I don't want chains to mess up the pieces, the elements, the flanges. All of these need to be intact. They're nicely welded. That's what they do here. They fabricate these things. I don't want them to get bent. I don't want them to get damaged in no way, shape, or form. So I'm also going to use edge protectors. Not all of it is sharp-based steel, but it doesn't matter. On this load. What I am going to do is, now just like I said, now as I walk through it, I might change my mind. As I walk through it, I might change my mind. So I'm thinking it'll be easier if I can get straps over this, but nothing is stopping this from moving forward. So what I'm going to do, I see a passage, and I'm going to belly wrap that. Because if I belly wrap it, this isn't going to move forward. But I'm going to do that. See? I changed my mind in the middle of what I'm doing. I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that with a ratchet strap. Some people will be like, only 3 straps on that? First of all, the whole load is 7,000 pounds. These 2 straps alone is giving me 10,800 pounds. And a working load limit. That's more than the whole load itself. So that's fine. We're gonna do 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ratchet strap. We're gonna lock this down here from the top. I don't want to lock just this down because it looks like it, you know, the weight is up there. So I'm gonna lock that down there. 1, 2, 1, 2. What I'll do is I'll throw all my straps where I need to throw them. Then I'll go back and use my ratchet strap to make up what I believe needs to be made up, or what I missed spots or whatever. You know what I mean? Now, the strap is coming straight over. So what I'm gonna do, because of this arch, is I'm gonna pull this strap back, and I'm gonna pull that strap that way. Right? These are, again, this is something that, you know, as I go, I see it, or as he's loading it, I'm looking at what I need to do. Do you have to do that? No. Is it more secure if I'm pulling in separate directions? Is it sitting on that flange better? Yes. I challenge any safety person who's in safety when it comes to flatbedding to check this video out, or anybody at a company to check the video out and grade it. Tell me what they think. Tell me if I did right, if I did wrong. At the end of it, you gotta watch the whole video. But there'll be things I'll be adding in. As I said, the ratchet straps, they'll come last. I'm going to use this ratchet strap to belly wrap. So it doesn't move forward. I prefer 2-inch straps because they're easier to work with. And a 4-inch. 4-inch is heavy, lunky. There'll be some guys that say you're doing too much. Turn the other way. You can always do more. Like I bet, there'll be some guys in here that said I didn't do enough. That doesn't need to be extra tight, but I want it snug. That flange is going to stop that from moving forward. I'm gonna tighten it down before I throw any more straps. I'm still thinking. I'm gonna tighten it down before I add any more straps in front because I'm still thinking about what I want to do. But in the meantime, rather than standing back and looking at it, just spending all the time, I want to keep moving. Keep moving. Look, now, me keeping my eye on this, I'm seeing that thing is already bending and it's moving. So, I watch it as I tighten it down. I don't want to damage it. There's no way, shape, or form. But that also tells me how light it is. Tells me how light it is. Now I'm going back and forth. I'll leave that there. Leave that like that. Because that side is weaker. Alright. This one is just, I want to throw it over there. I want to throw it over there. I have to check both sides when I'm doing this load. I have to check both sides. I know I want to throw one over there. That's cool. this down. Right? Are you a graceful flatbedder? Are you a clumsy flatbedder? Gotta be careful when you're moving around. Yeah, things to step over, little things to avoid tripping over. Very sure-footed. I can't tell you the last time I fell. I've fallen probably once in high school. I was out here stepping into a rock lot off of my catwalk and rolled my ankle. That's the first time I hit the ground in sports. One. Puzzle, and I want to be sure that I have this thing down. Now, you seeing that? Probably gonna put a edge protector in. Call me crazy. I just don't like my straps twisted like that. I like everything looking good. Oh, there it is. Right there. Don't like how that corner, sofa rolls off that corner. I don't want. Best way to do it, use the ratchet strap, make sure that thing is straight. If it's pointing down, that hole is pointing up. When you go to take the ratchet strap off, it's going to give you an extra hard time. So make sure you can see straight through. Guys been watching me. I don't know if you're watching me for the price that I'm doing. Or you think it's all I'm doing with the product. He was probably wondering himself, how the hell is this dude gonna lock this down? This job is solely this job is just placed solely for that, you know. And I'm gonna throw one more 4-inch, and I'll show you where I'm gonna throw that in the front. This is solely to keep that thing from rocking back and forth. Not that it should, because once those two straps are tightened down, it should hold it, but I just rather be safe. Rather be safe than sorry. I'm going to pull out so they can start loading the other pieces while I figure this out. And I can get out of this hard hat because I hate hard hats. I'm going to pull out. And the mask. I can get rid of the mask. Hopefully
I haven't recorded a whole video and you guys can't hear me. That would suck.